I promise I'll try.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's get to it, y'all. So Walker this week was this the first 3 episodes have been banger, guys. I can't tell y'all like how good these episodes have been this season so far. Like they're getting real deep on these episodes and stuff like that, and it's an incredible start, man. Like I would have never guessed they would have had a start like this, man. So it was a lot of things to cover, but I didn't want to do that many videos. I didn't know where this, I knew what I was going to cover. I said, I'm going to cover the Stella thing because I did the video last week. So I said, I'm going to definitely pick up from here, but it was a really good scene in here, where y'all know Stella, and Augie lost the Mustang and how important that Mustang was to Cordell, riding in that thing to send, Stella to college in Oregon or whatever. And we learned throughout the episode that Stella really wasn't keen on going to college. And it had been a dream for Cordell and her mom, who passed away. So, like, they had been talking for years about, about Stella driving her off to college, and he said he wanted to do it in the Mustang and all of that stuff. So they set up this big thing where they're gonna take the road trip and all the other stuff. I think Augie, Cordell, Liam, and Stella were all supposed to be in that car. So, but we know last week it was stolen from them because of this opportunist, who pretty much took it away from them. And there was this, I think it was this race that she found out that the car was going to be at. And so they got out there and stuff like that. And that's when the fun began, as Colton and Stella went to go grab the car while Augie was going to distract the men who beat him up last week. And they didn't know it was him at first, which is the interesting thing about it. So they hotwired the car and everything like that, and try to get it. First, they got it open. They got it open from the window to get in. And then they hotwired the car. But it was crazy because the woman who called the hotline or whatever and stole the car last week, she was the one that stopped it. I guess they installed something so that it could stop, and which was very interesting. I like that little thing there. So the car stopped, and that's where Stella got out, and it looked like it was going to be trouble. Augie was really worried about it, but something interesting happened. So she got through to the woman. So the woman was ready to, like, get her again so that they could keep the car. But Stella went through this whole speech about how her family was feeling and how they took something away from the family during a really rough time, and they were kind of like torturing them and stuff like that with, stealing a car like that. And I like that twist on it because sometimes you can reach even the most, shittiest people in the world, and, it was enough, her whole speech. And I think Stella was just talking from the heart because she was like, nobody asked her, if she wanted to go to college and all this other stuff. It was just planned that she was going to go. And I think a lot of kids are like that, not every kid wants to go to college. So it's like, sometimes, parents don't really ask, or nobody really asks, what the kid wants to do with their future and stuff like that. So it's a really interesting thing that they brought up, but it was enough to get the keys, back. So they got the Mustang back. It was an incredible scene, very powerful scene. One of the most, I think, for that I've seen on Stella from the show, one of her best scenes ever. And her acting has definitely improved since the first season. I'll tell you that too. Like it's definitely, everyone's really been stepping up their game lately, especially in this early, I think really since last year with the Davis and stuff too. So this has been really incredible. But go ahead and get this video like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments that I got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. But yeah, man, it was a very powerful scene, man. I enjoyed the speech. Make sure y'all listen to that speech, man. It was really great. And I'm glad I knew they were going to get it back, but I was wondering how they were going to get it back. Were they going to just do a random escape? I like the way the show did it, where Stella was able to do that, and we know that the family had been through a lot, so it was great to hear all of that. But good stuff, man. So we're gonna talk about I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna just keep this down to 2 videos, and I'm gonna talk about the end of the episode in the next one, and I'll probably recap a couple of. No, you know what? I was going to talk about Cassie and Cordell, so it's going to be 3 videos. That's going to be next. So I'll catch y'all over there. Thank you guys for watching. After news to like.